Okay, back on these sporty heads. So, the owner requested a little bit more clearance for a bigger cam. Get some sifting cams. Let me see, I got to put a little bit more lift clearance in here. So I'm gonna look up the Y cam. We got 425 lifts, so I like to be able to run Y cams anything I do. So I know I got enough coil bind clearance. It's just a matter of valve seal clearance. So I'm gonna check that again right here. See if my numbers are still the same from yesterday. So we have the you got 425 lift plus a 125 is 550. So I need 550 clearance from the valve stem to clear the seal. So right now we're a 1/2 inch clearance here. So I have to gain 50 thou to get what I need. Okay. So we have 350 to top of my collar. So if I cut 50 thou off of the stem, we should be able to get what we need. So yeah, if I go down about the 410 area, I think it would be good on these for clearing for 430 lift pretty easily. So yeah, we should be able to get in there. So right now we're at 460-ish area. Instead of being 425, we cut to 410. And then the other one, the tight one, the intake over here, which was on the rear. This one should be deeper, so I don't need to go as deep. It's not cutting more, it's cutting less. It's backwards on how I stated it yesterday. Now this one we almost got to 550 just by bolting together here. About 530-ish or so. So this one here we just cut to 540 or so, we get plenty of room. Okay, so the intake is not nearly as much in the rear. Everything else is about the same. Ooh, there's Scooby. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get set up over the drill press over here. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're over here on the drill press. We're going to cut out our valve guide heights. So I got my 2 cutters here. Intake and exhaust, different pilot size, same cutter head. Instead of changing everything around, you just have 2 different cutters. Makes it easier. This is a little tool I made. It's radiused up here on the edge, so it sits inside the valve pocket in the chamber. It'll sit up inside here and self-center on the head without doing any damage to anything. I was going to work on it. A little oil on the stem. We should be able to just make this work. Just have to get the table set for the height here. Okay, that should be pretty good. So this just goes down like that, and you cut the guide down until it works. Cuts the guide down the height you need. You have to stop and measure it every now and then to see what it is. Okay, this is the tall one. So this one looking for 425, which is about where we're at. Maybe slightly lower, but pretty close. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's about where it's at. About 430 right now. For this one, that's probably enough, so I'm going to leave that one alone. Don't know the number I needed. I think we're close. So we're going to cut down to 425. This one I think needs to be a little lower than that, but we'll make the measurement here in a minute. This has got to go down like 410 to get proper clearance. It's maybe 425 there, high 20s. A little kiss right there. Okay, that's around 420. Okay, grab me a valve and a collar and measure it. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. Tight clearance, let's see here. Should have went the other way. So I'm going to grab the intake valve so I can check it. Okay, so we're looking for at least 550 above the height of this. And we are definitely above that, about 565 maybe. Oop, get up a little higher, you can see it. And we still got our 300 there. Put our collar on there, and then you measure top of the stem. Yeah, we're still about 350 up on that. Oop, if we get high enough, you can see. So we've got plenty of room for that too. Okay, so I can go ahead and cut these all the same. And this. Okay, so I cut about 420, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, probably right at 420. So hard to read, but maybe you can see it. Probably close to 425, but yeah, good enough. This one over here was a little bit taller because we didn't need as much room. And we're definitely good about 430. Okay, so that should give us a room for about 440 lift, I think. So you can probably squeeze 450 and still be safe, but we're definitely good for the 430 lift of a Y cam or a sifting cam. We should be good. Okay, so let me switch over to the exhaust cutter, and we do the same cut. So there's your before guide cut, there's your after guide cut, so there's your differences. If you didn't do this, the seals will be nailed, it'll be solid in there and wouldn't be anything left. It would coil bind and probably bend some push rods too. None of that is good. So the wiggling I do to get it to get started so that the pilot doesn't dig into the guide and screw it up. Which would be a bad thing to do. About 430, so another little kiss. It's self-centered, we'll wiggle around a little bit. I'm not doing much pressure. So no reason to overdo it. close. I want to see another 5 off of that. A love tap there is all it takes. I think we're good, about 425. Yep. All right. Same on this one. A little high. Good to me. All right. Scooby's wandering around over there. What are you doing, Scooby? Am I bothering you? Am I interfering with your sleep time? I'm interfering with the sleep time there. Okay, now we got to deburr the guide. So the top of the guide leaves an edge there, so the valve don't want to go in. You just deburr the hole like this a little bit. And then I run a pilot up and down a couple times to make sure it's nice and smooth. Burnishes the hole. I'll do that in a minute here. We'll do that off camera. Everything's about getting the burrs and nice smooth surfaces in here. So that's how you do that. Okay. So now, we'll go over here to our collars right here, and we're going to cut them. So I'm just going to blow off this inner lip off here like I always do. Technically I don't need to take it all off, but I need to take off about 80 to 90% of it. So leaving that little bit in there ain't going to make no difference, I don't think, so I'll just cut it all off. Springs will just have to float around on the inside. They'll find their happy spot at some point. You see how hard these things are? They're not. They're not like Harley. They're dead soft. Another deburring tool. So there's your after and there's your before. So there you go. So now we have plenty of room for seal. We're going to wind up having about 20 or 30 thou extra clearance for the seal clearance, which will let it breathe oil out behind underneath it. The 20 or 30 left here for spring engagement, I don't know if that's enough to really matter. It might actually cause problems. The spring might actually jump up on top of the edge and lose coil bind, which could be a problem. We're far enough away it wouldn't matter, but if you're close on your dimensions, that's enough to cause a problem. So either leave enough to be useful or get rid of it. Doing halfway in between doesn't really work very well on stuff like this. So I don't know if you can see where I'm cutting over here, but that was not very straight. collars are so big and so wide, they don't want to go into my grooves in my chuck jaw. Man. That is not wanting to center. Nope. Wobble City. Alright. Problem is just so wide right here. The jaws just have a little chamfer in the hole. These are not catching, so it's wobbling. It's not centering. Too thick of a collar. So I'm going to have to do something about this. If it doesn't center up this time, it probably won't. Did that time. Wobbling pretty evenly now. It's pretty soft. See how it cuts pretty easily. It's not hard at all. There you go. Another one all done. So the Harley collars are pretty damn hard. They're anywhere from almost this soft to so stinking hard they don't even want to cut. Usually it's more like they don't want to cut, they're so hard. This makes it real easy though. Don't have to fight it at all. There you go. Nice and done. Okay, I got a bunch of cleaning to do, so I'm going to be back and do a lot of cleaning.